Hello. Today I'm going to be talking you through pricing strategies with a view to us completing an 8-mark examination question on pricing strategies. So what I'm going to do first of all is talk you through the different pricing strategies that we've got. And in the question that you'll be completing shortly, we're going to be looking at penetration pricing and price skimming as well. So I'll focus first of all on these two. So penetration pricing, this is when a product is launched at a low price to encourage customers to purchase the product. So the low price would entice people from their normal brand or normal products to purchase this new product. So for a business, it is really good because it can encourage customers to buy your products. You can have high sales, and also it can raise awareness of the product that you are trying to sell. The drawback about penetration pricing is that these brands and products cannot stay at a low price for a long period of time. So over time, the price has to rise, and customers may not decide to switch and keep purchasing the product when the price continues to rise, because they may just expect prices to remain low forever. So that is a main drawback of it. Also, you've got the perception that low prices, cheap products means poor quality. So again, that could be another drawback of that pricing strategy. But it is an effective pricing strategy depending upon the context and the objective of the business. Another pricing strategy that I want to focus on today is price skimming. This is where a product is sold at a higher price when it is launched. So these are for things that are products that are new to the market, quite innovative products, things that are first out there, first onto the market. So if you think back to when the iPad first came out, there was nothing like it. You'd got laptops, you'd got sort of notebooks, but you hadn't got an iPad. So the prices for the Apple iPad were really, really high. And the main rationale behind that is so that a business can recoup the cost of investment, because it's extremely expensive in order to innovate and design these new products. Over time, competitors enter the market and the prices begin to fall. So the high initial price helps the business recover their costs, and it also gives them a lot of extra profit at the start. The drawback of this pricing strategy is that obviously customers may think it's far too expensive and they may be put off by the high prices, and they may just wait until the price inevitably will start to fall and then purchase it. So based upon those two different pricing strategies, we are now going to have a go at looking at an examination question. Now, this is an examination question taken from a past paper, and it's an 8-mark question. And in the past, when students have been faced with extended writing, 8-mark questions, etc., they look at it and think, oh my God, I'm not answering that. It's a lot of writing, or I don't know where to start. What am I going to do? So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk through it and work through it together. I've got the question here, but I've also got a structure strip, which will break down step by step how you would go about answering the question. So let's start off with the context. It says you are thinking of opening an ice cream cafe in a local tourist resort. You need to select a pricing strategy for all of the ice creams on your menu. You are thinking about adopting either price skimming or price penetration. Recommend which pricing strategy should be used. Justify your answer. And as you can see on here, you can see the amount of space that has been given in order for you to complete this response. So don't feel daunted by that massive space. I'm now going to show you a structure strip which will help you structure the answer. So if we have a look at this. So again, I've written the question at the top here, the context, this ice cream cafe for a local tourist resort. So to start off the question, you will start off with an introduction. What is the question about? What are your options? And in this instance, the two options are price penetration and price skimming. So they're the two choices for this ice cream cafe. Then you will come to your first paragraph. You would explain the first topic in the question. The first topic talks about price skimming. So you would then tell me what price skimming is, where you charge a high price to start off with and lower the price over time. You would then give the advantages of price skimming, think about what we've just discussed, think about what I was on the knowledge organiser. So a high price to get profit straight away. It's usually used for products that are first to the market, things that are quite innovative. Disadvantages, customers may be put off by the high prices. Customers may wait till the prices fall. Then the important bit, linked to the scenario in the question. Is price skimming appropriate? The context of the question is an ice cream cafe. So an ice cream cafe in a tourist resort, is price skimming going to be appropriate? Is it innovative? If you've got an ice cream cafe that is artisan, or it's using organic flavours, or it's using something that has a special unique selling point, potentially you could use a price skimming strategy. However, if it is just a normal ice cream cafe, price skimming may not be that appropriate, and then you would need to give your reasons why. In my own personal opinion, I would say that price skimming is not appropriate and price penetration would be better, but I'll come on to that shortly. So paragraph 2 then, you would then explain the second topic in the question. So price penetration. Tell me what it is. You charge a low price to get your product established in the market, and then over time the price begins to rise. What are the advantages of price penetration? So advantages are low prices attract customers, so you can generate sales based upon high volume. What are the disadvantages? Over time, prices will start to rise, and that may discourage your customers. Link it to the scenario. Is price penetration appropriate? I would argue yes, because if you are in a tourist area, you're going to already have a lot of competition. You're already going to have a lot of ice cream cafes. So by charging a penetration price strategy, you are going to enable customers to come to you for you to get yourself established and to start making some sales. The final bit of the question, of the 8-mark question, is the conclusion. This is where you would now give a recommendation. You've looked at both options, skimming and penetration, and you would need to say which strategy is best and why. So to start this off, you could say, I recommend that the business uses price penetration because, and then you would give your reasons. You would then need to justify it and support your point. So again, like what I have said, you could say, because it's a tourist area, because there will already be a lot of competition, price penetration may be more beneficial because they can get themselves established. And by getting themselves established and getting some customers, they are starting to build up loyalty. And then over time, they can start to increase their prices. I hope this has helped. Thank you very much.